Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Technology to Trimester Coding with Scratch. Today, I decided to shoot a video, and we're going to move on to the second lesson. But before that, I'd like to recap a bit on what we had in the first session. We started our coding adventure with the introduction to Scratch. I know that with Mrs. Benzita, you probably had it, but today, in this trimester, we are going to continue with the Scratch, and we are going to learn and explore Scratch. So the objective of the first lesson was to introduce you to the computational creation with Scratch programming environment. We wanted you to get to know to get to know Scratch, to know the Scratch interface, and be able to imagine all the possibilities that your own Scratch-based computational creations. And there was a video that introduced a bit all of the possibilities that you could do with Scratch. And our main website that we are going to use all along this course is scratch.mit.edu. That's where we'll be working, to be our platform where we'll be working. Actually, you can have Scratch offline too on your desktop. As in my desktop, I have a desktop version of Scratch. You can use it either online or offline. But right now, I'd suggest us to do it online, since we'll be sharing projects. Will encourage you to start using Scratch online. That's why I asked you. One of the objective of this one was to create a Scratch account. I hope all of you guys did it. As the objective is written there, by completing this activity, you will create a Scratch account and explore the Scratch online community. I hope you have done it. You have created your Scratch account, and once again, you were directed to scratchmit.edu. You had to go there and create your Scratch account. But today we are going to do something else. We talked about also about design journal. Actually, a design journal is just a notebook or anything that will help you to jot down your ideas when we be coding. So it's very, very important for you to have a notebook. It can be physical or digital notebook where you'll be brainstorming ideas. You can share your personal reflections. It's pretty much like a diary or a personal journal, but this one should be a personal coding journal, a personal coding diary where you'll be recording all of your stuff. And there was an activity that you were supposed to do. You were supposed to go to portfolio and answer questions. And I hope you guys did it. If you didn't do it, you have to do it today. Okay, as for today, we are going to start with lesson 2, Scratch Surprise. What is Scratch Surprise? And the objective is that by completing these activities, you students will engage in exploratory hands-on experience with Scratch. So today we are going to explore Scratch. We are going to see all these things, and then we move on to Scratch Studio. And with the objective, by completing this activity, you guys should be able to add a project to a studio and be able to post comments on how the Scratch project. So without delay, we are going to Scratch MIT. This is it. This is the website. Uh, this is the website. This is where we will be working. See, it's written m scratch.mit.edu. So this is the first landing page when you log into the website. In the first lesson, you were supposed to come here and join. You were supposed to come in, join Scratch, and then put on your username, create a password, and press next, and then create your own Scratch account. I hope all of you guys did it because it's just straightforward. You just go to Scratch uh, .mit.edu and you just click on join Scratch, and then there you go. So here I am in my account. You see it's written there. There you go. This is my account. I am already in my account. So if you have created your account, you must land in this page. If you haven't created yet, go ahead, pause the video, go back and make sure you create a Scratch account via this website, scratch.mit.edu. You have to create an account. If you have created an account, your username will appear here, and then we are going to do all these things. So today's goal is the goal of this activity. Actually, it's a major goal of this activity. We want you to establish a culture of fearlessness. What we are going to do, we are going to explore the Scratch interface. We start with creating. We are going here. We are going to click on create actually, and it's loading. Creating project. It's loading. Here we are. So this is the Scratch interface. It's like our dojo where we'll be creating stuff, where we'll be making things happen. And as I said, a major goal of this activity is to establish a culture of fearlessness. You guys should be fearless, and explorations and peer collaboration. And bear in mind, it is expected of you not to know everything ahead of time. You're not supposed to know everything ahead of time. So what you are going to do, take time to explore this interface, the Scratch interface. Try clicking on different part of the Scratch interface and see what happened. So play with different Scratch blocks, drag and drop. So just try to play with it. This is the goal. You can just let's start event. You see, drag the blocks. So just using your imaginations. I want you to explore and see what would happen. Just click and or let's say just like here, I'm just dragging and click and see what would happen. You see that the sprite will move. That's what I'm asking of you. So go ahead, pause this video, go to Scratch MIT. Hopefully you have already opened your account. Play around, try to explore the interface for 10 minutes. Do everything that comes to your mind. Just try to explore. Be fearless. You are not supposed to know everything ahead of time. The goal of this today's activity is just to explore. Go ahead, explore. Try to click and drag. Try to snap these blocks together and see what would happen. Just try to explore and do all these things, and then we come back. All right, there we are, back after exploring Scratch Surprise. Actually, I hope you ever come up with a project or you just did something fun. And the next step will be Scratch Studio. In the Scratch Studio, as written there. By completing this activity, you will be able to add a project to a studio, be able to post, comment on other Scratch projects. So let's suppose you created something here when you were trying to just click those blocks together, try to explore. Let's suppose that you created a project. So what we are going to do, we are going to click on share. We are going ahead and share our project, share what we did. So you see it's written, congratulations on sharing your project. Other people can now try it out, give comments and remix. So the goal of this second part is show you how to add your project to a studio. So we are going down here, you see it's written add to studio. So if you press add to studio, remember you must name your project, don't forget it. Mine is written Untitled 4. You can go ahead and name it. Just you can type my first project, or you can type it any name and then add it. Go ahead, add it to a studio. Add it to studio. So you'd see that your project would appear. You just press OK. There we go. And to explore now, because we have to comment to explore other people's projects, what other people did, we are going here to explore. Click explore. You see there are many of projects out there. Actually, Scratch is a community platform where people, it's an open community platform where many people around the world, students, teachers, anyone who's interested, come and create projects and post it. This is what you'll be doing. And so what we're going to do, we're going to see how you can comment on a project. Let's suppose this one, we click on it, we click on this project and see what would happen. So the goal here is just want to show you how. So this is the project. It's loading. Actually the project is loading, and it's going to take sometimes the cell is loading the sounds. So the goal is to explore the project. You see and there are many people who have commented on this project. If you, after exploring it, if you like it or you have some suggestions to give, you can go ahead. You see this here, it's written comment. You can type a comment and comment on the project. So what we will be doing, we will be creating project with Scratch. We'll be sharing it online, and your friends or anyone, even me, I can go online if I know the name of your project and comment. So this is the goal of today's lesson. Remember, you were supposed to explore Scratch. Just do like your, I mean, explore. You were supposed to explore Scratch, come up with a random project, just snap blocks together to create a project. It doesn't have to be perfect. We don't need any perfection. Just do anything that comes to your mind. After that, on Scratch Studio, you are going to share it. Don't forget to name your project, share it, and then we are going to comment. So what you're going to do as today's activity, after snapping blocks together, after creating your own project, I'd like you to take even a 2 minute video for me so that I can have an idea of what you did and send me the name of your project. If you have shared it, I will be able to see it online and try to comment. So this is in a nutshell today's work. Once again, you were supposed by this time you are supposed to have a Scratch account. If you didn't create it, go ahead, create it, enter and create a project, a brand new project. Once again, you don't have to be, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just do anything that comes to your mind. In time, we are going to start working on projects. But right now, I want you just to come up with something, just snap and explore and try to see what you can do with this and play with different Scratch blocks, drag and drop Scratch blocks into the scripting area. You know, the goal just experiment by clicking on each block to see what they do, or try snapping blocks together and try to see what to do. And then on Scratch Studio, you go and share it. Not only share it, but the hardest project you can explore to explore. Try to. There are many projects out there that are going to inspire you. Go ahead, feel free to explore it, and then give me your feedback. I'll be interested to see what you guys did. So that is for today. If you have any question, feel free to contact me. Okay, bye.